Well, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of the end of June garden tour. I know we've already focused on this garden, but the lighting is much better now that the sun has gone behind the trees, so it makes all the color pop even more. So just real quickly, gonna show you the island, I call it, again. I should have waited till this time to do the original video. Whew, that has been a noisy road today. So I've been outside all day mowing, weed eating, just you name it, rearranging the garden. It's been a full day here in the yard, in the garden, and I love those days. So it's been a very therapeutic day. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I have rearranged and moved. So this barberry actually was over there, and I moved it forward to here, and I'll show you why in just a second. So you guys might remember this barberry. This is a gorgeous chartreuse barberry. You might be more familiar with the burgundy ones, but there are chartreuse too. But this shrub here was over there by the arbor, and I'm totally redoing that whole area, and I'll walk back there in a minute and talk about that more. But just starting fresh with that whole area. I got it all weed-eated and cleaned up, sprayed off the pergola, and just, it's been a day, y'all. I'm tired, and I'm not making any sense. So anyway, like I said, I'll go over there and talk about that in a minute. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This barberry here was over there, so I transplanted it here. I've got a duck that has been very, very noisy all day. I moved that here, and if you haven't caught on, if you haven't watched the last couple videos, I have decided to extend this, my island right here. So it did end right here, and I decided to expand it and include the blue spruce. So anyway, in the process of digging this up, there was a little separate shrub next to it that I guess rooted in, or one of the branches rooted in. So I had a whole another piece of a shrub, so I added it over here to this one. I'm trying to walk slow. I gotta remember that. I don't want to make you guys dizzy, sick. Okay. So I added it to that one. I'm hoping this one will catch up quickly, which I'm sure it will. Because I like repetition in the garden. So we'll have a big one right there, and then the other one right there. And speaking of repetition, I'm going to get another blue spruce, and it is going to go on this end of the island. So probably right there, close to where the bird cage is. So yeah. So this island here has really filled in nicely. It's come a long way. What else did I do in here? The Gaura is coming out. I think I mentioned that a couple videos ago. I'm going to plant that in the triangle garden, and I eventually want a tiered fountain in the middle of all that. So anyway, I talked about that before. Here's a clump of grass. I'm always changing my mind and rearranging the garden. Just a few days ago, this clump of grass was right here where the barberry is, and I was trying to find a new spot for this, and as soon as I got it close to the blue spruce, hopefully you can see it in this video, but I love that color combo there of the chartreuse and that blue color. So anyway, that is where it lives now. Hopefully it does not die on me. And I've also back there were some more of these mauve colored daylilies. So I'm gonna plant those along here, along this edge here, and I've got another huge couple clumps of them over there, right there and there. So I'll probably end up dividing those, making multiple plants, and they don't take long to get big and fill out. So I think I'm going to do those along here, like I said. And also over by the pergola where the barberry was this other, this is a hydrangea. I'm not sure the variety or the type, but I know it is the same as these. This one and this one. And I was excited about this. These were transplanted over here last summer, and they looked a little rough. But they do have buds forming. I don't know if that's coming out on camera very well, but they do have buds. So that's exciting. Last fall I put in these arborvitaes. So I need to get one more, I think. One or two more, and put one here and one there. I did not put this in line with these. I kind of got it in a little bit of an angle here, and that will give that one more sun that way too. Not much, but a little more. Alright, I think that is everything that's changed over here. So I gotta figure out where this grass is gonna go. Oh, and then also over by the pergola were the red, these are St. Valentine daylilies. So like a bright, just a bright solid red daylily, and I thought they would look good next to this chartreuse color hosta and the blue spruce. Alright, like I've said, it's been a busy day out here in the yard. I added a few more stepping stones here to lead you to the patio or fire pit area. I got these pavers from a friend. They were free. Can't remember, was that early this spring, I think? Early this spring. So this was the old patio here, the old pavers. So I'm getting those up, and I will be going back to Lowe's and getting more of these actually, and I'm going to bring it on out till probably about right here. That way we're having a Halloween party this year. So I'm trying to make things more accessible and more inviting, I guess. So this will be a nice patio here. Like I said, the fire pit will be here, but I've also thought about another fountain here too, in the center of this. So who knows? Like I said before, the pergola is not centered with the yard, and that bugs me. But this patio will be centered with the yard. I'm going to measure the distance from the fence to the edge, and that edge to the fence. You know, those things that most people probably wouldn't even pay attention or notice, but you notice them. So here is where the that hydrangea was, and the barberry was here. And I think I'm going to dig this up too. This is a Nandina. It gets red berries on it in the wintertime. It's not performed well here. But, yeah. Not much to say about it, so I think this is going to come out too. And I'm starting completely fresh canvas over here. I plan to put my raised beds in here now. You guys probably think I changed my mind by the minute. But I had them right here. And there's more sun over here. So, anyway, I thought they would look better too against the garage. Now don't look at all the don't look at all the mess, but I think, don't you think? And the garage is going to get repainted. We're going to go with a black paint on the garage, but I think the galvanized raised beds will look great there in front of the garage. Wow. Talk. Okay. So, a duck is chasing after something. Probably after these ants. I dug something up. Oh, the hibiscus was here. And earlier this was full of black ants. But anyway, back to what's going on in this area. Centered with the peak of the garage, I'm going to have a brick paver walkway here. It's going to be straight, no curves, just completely straight all through here, and it will lead you into the raised bed garden here. So if you guys are familiar with Garden Answer on YouTube, I'm very inspired by her raised vegetable bed. So if you get a chance, go visit her page if you haven't already, and her raised vegetable bed and the landscape that is on each side of that brick walkway that she has. That's sort of my inspiration for this area. So yeah, it'll go on down, so let me back up. Right here will be the raised garden beds. Probably just the 4, and then something in the middle. And then I've thought about doing the black picket fence from the garage over and somewhere down through here to kind of fence in the raised vegetable bed. Hopefully I'm making a little bit of sense. So there will be a walkway right here, or an entrance rather, maybe some kind of archway. So you'll walk through here, and then in between the row of picket fence here, which I'm going to paint black to match the garage, there's going to be an opening where the brick paver sidewalk is. So like right in here will be the walkway, and straight on down, flower beds on both sides, but this area here is going to be my moon garden. And if you're not familiar with what that is, all the plants in the moon garden are white, so white blooming flowers. So I already have 3 white roses in here, which aren't looking their best right now, but they are budding back out. And then this plant here is obedient plant. I just moved this over here today, so that got moved too. That was right over there. So just along this side of the fence is going to be all white. Yeah, the moon garden. So I thought I would just do a little arch here in the center of these white obedient plant. I haven't bothered with weed eating in here too much because I plan on laying the black plastic down, which is what I use for a weed barrier. So yeah, that is the plan, and I'm going to get more arborvitaes eventually. Things go very slowly around here. You know, we don't have a lot of money, so gotta do things as we can. So anyway, friends, that is the end of part 2 of my garden tour. I'm getting ready to run out of time, and I don't want the video to cut off without saying goodbye. So thank you for visiting. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family, and if you have already subscribed, thank you so much and welcome. Hopefully I haven't talked your ear off in this video. I feel like I have. But anyway, that's what's going on in the garden, guys. It's been a good day. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you back real soon, friends. We got some hunt projects and another hunt video coming your way very soon, so I'm excited about that. And then the next week we will focus on the front garden. Alright, friends, thank you for watching and take care.